Meteorologist Jeff Forgeron with a little closer look on the details on these storms.
Let's start off with Grace, because that made landfall overnight, basically around 10:45 or so our time. It was a Category 3 hurricane. It rapidly intensified over the past 24 hours over the very warm waters of the Bay of Campeche, made landfall overnight, and now it's actually been downgraded all the way to a tropical storm, and that's because it's been interacting with mountainous terrain in Mexico. This is infrared satellite imagery, and you can see those bright shades, those orange shades, are really tall clouds, showers and thunderstorms that were wrapped around the cyclone, but you can see that those have been deteriorating as the system basically falls apart over Mexico, which is very common. We see that happen quite a bit when systems move inland over Mexico in mountainous terrain. Meanwhile, Henri has been upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane. I brought you that a little while ago, but I want to show you the latest. It's packing max sustained winds of 75 miles per hour, gusts up to 90 miles per hour. It's moving very slowly, though, up to the north, and that's a concern because slow-moving tropical systems tend to dump a lot more rain and bring a prolonged period of storm surge. It's possible that this system may make landfall in Long Island, New York as a Category 1 hurricane on Sunday, and then it could make another landfall in New England around Connecticut. And if it makes landfall in New England as a Category 1 hurricane, that would be the first time in 30 years that New England has seen a hurricane. Last time that happened was 1991, and that was Hurricane Bob. It will make a landfall and then move inland. It'll weaken, and eventually it'll move off to the northeast as we get into next week, something that we're going to keep an eye on because I know a lot of you have connections out in New England and other parts of the eastern United States. Here's a live look now from the Pacific Ocean to our Discover Newport camera at Yaquina Bay, and temperatures are in the 50s. It's a cloudy, drizzly morning, but the wind is light, so all you'll need is a light water-resistant jacket if you're going to be heading out and about. Temperatures are mostly in the 50s along the coast, 50s and 60s in the interior valleys, and I'm seeing a mixed bag of the 40s, 50s, and 60s across central and eastern Oregon, where we're seeing partly cloudy skies and drier weather, unless if you're in northeast Oregon, where we're tracking scattered showers and storms. So this morning is damp and cloudy. This afternoon, we'll see some sun breaks, drier weather with temperatures maxing out in the 60s. All in all, it's going to be a pretty decent day along the coast. In the valleys, we're looking at a great day. I know we're starting off kind of wet. Expect a drier afternoon under partly to mostly cloudy skies with highs in the 70s. We'll also climb into the 70s across the Columbia River Gorge with a more damp start on the west side than the east side. All in all, though, it's going to be a great back half of the day. Mount Hood will climb into the 50s and 60s. It's going to be a cool day, but a damp start to the day with a drier end of the day. In central and eastern Oregon, well, I think the central portion of the state stays mainly dry. The east side of the state has additional chances for scattered showers and storms. Otherwise, expect highs to climb into the 70s under partly cloudy skies. 70 forecast brings us drier weather Sunday, albeit slightly cooler temperatures. Overnight Sunday into Monday morning, the temperatures are going to drop into the low 50s and 40s. But once we get into Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Wednesday, we warm into the upper 70s and 80s. And we could see another warming trend next Friday into Saturday as high pressure builds in. Temperatures may rebound into the mid to upper 80s. Deb, back to you.